Are you having a hard time figuring out what to get Dad for Father's Day? Shop now at sportshistorynetwork.com/row1 and save 15% off your order when you check out Row 1 Brand's Vintage Sports Pictorium Gallery. They have America's best sports art. With over 7,200 historic sports prints, you're assured to find something unique for Dad this Father's Day. If he's an NFL buff, check out the 1963 vintage NFL helmet poster. Shop now at sportshistorynetwork.com/row1.
This podcast is part of the Sports History Network, your headquarters for the yesteryear of your favorite sport. You can learn more at sportshistorynetwork.com.
Hello, sports fans. My name is Mark Mortier, and the name of my page is Yesterday Sports. If you're anything like me, your favorite sports moments probably go back to your childhood. For me, that would be the 1970s. My first recollections of watching sports go back to 1969. I was only 7 years old. It was an exciting time to be a sports fan, especially if you grew up in New Jersey as I did, just across the river from New York City, where there were no less than 6 professional sports teams. The New York Jets won the Super Bowl in January of that year, and 9 months later, the New York Mets won the World Series. 7 months later, the New York Knicks won the NBA championship. My father and older brother were both big sports fans, so there was always a game on our television. I got hooked. When I wasn't watching sports, I was playing sports. My goal here at the Sports History Network is to relive and retell some of the great sports moments from the past, not only from the 1970s, but from other decades as well. I'll mainly focus on football, baseball, basketball, boxing, and I hope even to have a few episodes on Olympic weightlifting, a sport in which I competed for 8 years. I'm a certified personal trainer, and I've written a book titled No Nonsense, Old School Weight Training. I'm also a member of the Pro Football Researchers Association. You can listen to my podcast every other Tuesday, and don't forget, you can subscribe to the show for free. That way you'll get a notification every time a new episode is released. So climb aboard and relive some great moments from yesterday's sports here at the Sports History Network.
This podcast is part of the Sports History Network, your headquarters for the yesteryear of your favorite sport. You can learn more at sportshistorynetwork.com.
We here at the Sports History Network proudly partner with 26 podcasts, all revolving around the history of sports. But did you know that many of our hosts were sports history authors way before they started their shows? It's true. We've got Joe Ziemba, host of When Football Was Football, Joe Zagurski, host of Pro Football in the 1970s, Mark Morthier, host of Yesterday Sports, Tommy Phillips, host of Lombardi Memories, and Scott Adamson, co-host of From the 55-Yard Line. All these authors have many books for you to choose from. To check them out, go to our website at sportshistorynetwork.com/sportshistorybooks. Pick up your copy today. Soundtrack provided by Kevin MacLeod of filmmusic.io.